What is up, everybody? It is your boy Duffy, the host of You Hear Us right behind us. You hear us on the merch. You hear us on the new hats. Ooh, oh yeah, baby. Anyway, no free shout outs, but shout out Ghost Energy. Love the orange cream. Absolute fire. Let's get into the football games week 5. Thursday night football. Tonight, we have Colts at Broncos. Javonte Williams, torn ACL. JT, Jonathan Taylor, out for the Colts as well, along with their defensive captain, Shaq Leonard. On top of all that, neither of these teams have looked good or lived up to the expectations that a lot of people have put on them for this year. At the end of the day, I'm going to go with a decision that isn't football related. The Colts are young, not mature horses. Broncos are wild, but they are mature horses. So I'm going with the adults in this game. Give me the Broncos at home. All right, and then we got one more London game this year, back-to-back weeks, and that is going to be the Packers and the Giants. The Giants are technically the away team, but the Packers are the lead team. In this rivalry game, whatever you want to call it, Giants-Packers, the Packers have won the last 3 games, and I don't see a whole lot changing here. I'm going to take the Pack. Go, Pack, go. Give me Rodgers. Probably going to have tea with the Parliament, not the Queen. Rest in peace to the Queen, but whoever else runs that organization of what you call England, London, Brexit, whatever it is, he'll probably talk to him because he's big brain. Let's get to the 1 o'clock games. We do have a full slate of football. 8 a.m. for me to 8 p.m., if not a little bit later at night. Always love that. Wake up, football. Go to sleep, football. Everything, football. We love football.
Hug it, chug it, football. All night.
1 o'clock game. Seahawks at Saints. Gino, I ain't right back is coming to town against the Saints. Don't know if we have Jameis. Don't know if we're going to have the prototype Ginger Avenger Andy Dalton. Prototype 1, by the way. He was the first of his kind. I don't know who's going to play for the Saints. Don't know if it matters. We've seen Gino not cook, but play really good against some pretty good defenses. We will say the Broncos have a really good defense. He won that game. So I see a lot more of Gino not riding back to all of the doubters, and they pick up another win. But that's just a gut feeling, and I think my gut feeling is going to feel a little bit better than what DK's felt last Wednesday. Yeah, take a cart to go take a shit because the clinch walk. Anyway, on to the next game. Steelers at Bills. Why do I always go Beals? I don't know. The Beals. That's my name for the Bills. The Bills is going to start the Kenny Pickett era. Don't know if Kenny Pickett's ready for this era against the Bills, but if he does win this game somehow, build a statue. He's going to be a Pittsburgh Yinzer for decades. Don't think it's going to happen, and I don't know if Mikey T's going to have another season where he doesn't have a losing record. So give me the Bills in this one, and this is going to shape up for a wild ride for the Steelers. Moving on, Bears at Vikings. Fun stat for you about the Bears. Actually, there's nothing really fun about the Bears. Their dual threat quarterback, historically bad this year so far. Don't see it getting much better because this is a non-prime time Kirk Cousins game, and that usually counts for Kirk Cousins going off, Kirk Cousins getting talked about how good he is. They're going to get the dub. Vikings by 50. Texans at Jags. The Jags are kind of the newfound favorite little darlings of the NFL because nobody really thought they were going to be amazing. Nobody thought they were going to be terrible. They thought they were going to be better. This is technically, as we say on the podcast, Trevor Lawrence's rookie year. Last year didn't count. All that debauchery, that tomfoolery, everything. Not it. So, with him being a rookie this year, playing really well, except for the fact that he forgot you're not supposed to eat popcorn for the football game. They played the Eagles, arguably the best team in the NFL, fumbled it 4 times, still had a chance to win the game. They're going to have a better game this week. They're going to beat the Texans, but not all is lost for the Texans because you do have a coach with the best beard in sports. Yes, even better than James Harden. Lovie Smith's beard, so nice. I'm envious. Moving on to Dolphins at Jets. Tua's out, so Teddy Two Gloves is in. And something tells me that the Dolphins are going to be just fine with regardless Tua or Teddy. But this game reminds me of a lot like finding out one of your friends is sleeping with a MILF. And on top of that, you don't think that's true, the MILF's actually his mom's best friend. So finding all that out to be true is a lot like believing the Jets are going to win this game. But I think they're going to. And I think Saleh's going to pull out a few more receipts to let everybody know he ain't forgot about what you all said about him. The Falcons at Bucks. My Falcons. I love the Falcons. But I don't love the Falcons to win this game. What I do love the Falcons to do, which they have done all year, only team in the NFL to do it, is to beat the spread. Like, they are 4-0 against the spread, and I have them covering this game, not winning, because Brady's going through a lot of shit off the field. Had a lot of shit going on the field with injuries, but the on the field shit's kind of getting figured out. The off the field, I don't know, but I think they figured out he owns the Falcons ever since 28-3. Brady and the Bucs win this game at home. Lions at Patriots. And there's always that one game every week that it probably shouldn't happen. The Lions, in my personal record books, have the best offense minus the Chiefs, but they will not do it against the Patriots. I don't know why, but I feel like the Patriots, they're going to get things done this week, and they're going to win. And I don't know if it's going to be Mac Jones or Bailey Zappi. I have dubbed him as a Frenchman because Zap is cool, but Zappi is way better. Oh, oui, monsieur. Anyway, they're going to win this game. Patriots, don't know why. Just have them. Bill Belichick at home. Great defense. It's going to kind of be like that Bills game last year. They had no business being in it, but weather-related incident, they won the game. I think Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson going to go off. Give me the Patriots over the Lions. Moving on to the next 1 o'clock game. We got a few more 1 o'clock games before we get to 3 o'clock games. Titans at Commanders. Commanders are home dogs. Very well probably should be because the Titans last year, same quarterback they're playing, Carson Wentz. Absolutely let him know they were daddy of that division. Kind of doing the same this year. I had the Colts getting a lot better without Carson Wentz. Didn't end up happening. I think 2 sprains himself. Will try to do too much. Maybe cost the Commanders the game this year. And give me King Henry back on the Iron Throne. Let's tighten up, baby. Next off, Chargers-Browns. And for gambling purpose, really scared of this game because I just don't know what's going to happen. But as a fan of the NFL, love this game. Can't wait to see it. You know, the Browns aren't full because they don't have Deshaun Watson, the massage seeker, back yet. But on top of that, Jacoby Brissett, yeah, I did call him Brisket because he has been pretty well cooking this whole season. So they're at home. I love a good home dog. The elf is still on the damn field, so I feel like they might be cursed. But I'm still going to take the Browns. If they lose this game, I think they're cursed. You got to get the elf off that field. Thing's kind of scary as well. Niners at Panthers. I do want to start out by saying maybe I was a little bit wrong about Baker. Who knows? Anyway, another fact about this, there is rumors swirling that DJ Moore, I don't know if he's wanting out, but the Panthers are trying to figure out a way to ship him to Kansas City, probably for draft capital, maybe get up there in the draft, try to find a new quarterback, stuff like that. But I think regardless, with DJ Moore, you could have Randy Moss, you could have pretty good. The Niners defense is really good, but it is a cross-country travel. They just came off of a big win. Maybe they're not going to be too enthused to play a Panthers team that nobody really thinks is that good. Do we say trap game here? I mean, I don't know. I still think I have the Niners, but I do want to put a caveat in there that if the Panthers win, I told you so. Next up, we got one of the better games of this weekend. The next 2 games are actually the next 3 games. The 3 o'clock slate, the Niners-Panthers was the first one. Eagles at Cardinals. Hurts Donut is traveling to play Baby Yoda. That's a thing in itself. 2 dual threat quarterbacks are really good teams. The only thing that's stopping me from going full board Cardinals, Eagles shootout is that D-Hop's not quite back yet. D-Hop is still suspended for 2 more games for performance-enhancing drugs. This game, week 6, I think he's back week 7. I think he can finally get into the facility, start working out and everything. Which is good because this is all going to happen right before Call of Duty comes out. So that helps Kyler stay engaged because D-Hop's coming back. That's a new toy to play with kind of thing. And without D-Hop, I can't really trust the Cardinals yet. So I'm still going to take the Eagles in a Hurts Donut. And they could very well be going undefeated for the whole season. I don't know. This is one of the tougher games. But after this game, I think it, obviously Cowboys rivalry, but it could be smooth sailing to at least 10-0. The Dolphins, they can't quite pop them bottles yet of the undefeated season. We'll see. Moving on, Cowboys-Rams. This game is very interesting for a lot of purposes. Obviously, Dak out. The Cowboys have been winning. Cooper Kush rush, the Ginger Avenger. Jerry's getting what he wants. This is prototype 2. of he's staying relevant with possible quarterback controversy now, and a ginger is leading the way. He liked Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett couldn't get done for him, had to move on to somebody else. But he still kept a ginger in the building. That's Cooper Rush. Super Bowl Rams aren't the same as the Super Bowl Rams of last year. That offensive line, atrocious. But at the end of the day, I think the Rams at home are going to figure it out against the Cowboys, which makes it a better seamless transition to Dak coming back against the Eagles. Possibly could ruin the Eagles' perfect season. Everything's back to better. Dak, oh my God, he's the greatest quarterback for the Cowboys. Everything's good. But if Cooper wins this game, Dak comes back, they lose the Eagles next week, things could be getting a little blurry in Dallas. Who knows? I don't know. I like the Rams in this game, though. Bengals at Ravens. This is a nightcap that I'm going to love watching. Sunday Night Football. Sunday Scaries are coming. It's going to be amazing. But Bengals at Rams. The nightcap's going to be a nice little rivalry. But on top of that, a fun fact about this game I did mention in the podcast, the Ravens have only trailed this season for 14 seconds. 14 seconds of NFL game. 2 different games on separate occasions. That's what they've trailed. They're now 2-2 because of it. This was going to be really fun. But I do have old Burrow going absolutely scorched earth on this Ravens defense. I don't think they're going to have to worry about getting down early because I think he's going to absolutely ball out. He's going to be throwing some fakes, making the Ravens cornerback jumps. Jamar Chase going to go off. T. Higgins going to go off. Tyler Boyd's going to go off. The Bengals, I think, are about to be all the way back as they were last year, getting warmed up. That is all the Week 5 games I'm going to talk about on this episode show, whatever you want to call it. We're going to go over Monday Night Football on Monday because it is my beloved Kansas City Chiefs. And on top of them being the Kansas City Chiefs, it is Raider Week. Always have a great story for Raider Week of when I was a younger kid. Went to the game, how amazing it was. So, tune in on Monday on this YouTube channel. We'll have some Monday Night Football. We'll have the recap of all this. And we're going to talk Ravens. Not Ravens. We're going to talk Chiefs, Raiders. Because it's Raider Week at Kansas City. Monday Night Football. Bright lights. Big city. Can't wait. Mahomes going to ball out. You know what week it is. Enjoy Week 5. Hopefully no witching hour. Hopefully no tomfoolery or craziness stuff. Appreciate all y'all. Stay humble. Stay grinding. Peace.
I've been always winning, I was going through the motions. People talking about me out here in the commotion. Yeah, my flow smooth.